Welcome to yet another Let's Review, a show that I do from time to time. This time, reviewing this costume. Alright, let's begin. And to get this one yourself, the link is in the description below. And yeah, on to the review. Actually, now talk about this guy. This costume is pretty well made. Gotta say, it's pretty show accurate with obviously white here, the signature Danny Phantom logo, and a little white belt. It's the material is PU leather, which is some form of leather I've distinguished to my limited research of materials themselves, but well, when you first get it, it does have a smell of, well, PU. But mainly after a while wearing it and airing it out, it's just regular clothes. Outside is, yep, PU leather. The inside has some good fabric inside, like a little inner. So it's really sort of not too hot for the enclosure right there. Yep. And it's basically one big jumpsuit that has no open feet, but it does have open arms, where it comes with a pair of white gloves. I will show you one of the gloves, because when initially getting this costume, the gloves themselves were not my favorite, because mainly my hands are pretty big, and even though this is one of the biggest sizes I've got, it sort of didn't fit the contours of my hands, and I'll show you in later on in the video what it is, and the gloves I got in replacement for, which makes it pretty much a better costume. And when you get this costume, it only comes with the jumpsuit and the gloves. There was no white wig or Fenton thermos that comes with it. The Fenton thermos you could either make yourself or find some friend or someone at Etsy to make one for you. And the white wig, well, the one I will show when I wear this costume on, will be in the description below, because it is a pretty good white wig for this costume. And at the time of this recording, the price of this costume is around $33 on the actual website of Miccostumes, and on Amazon around $40 or so dollars. I think that's with Prime. So it's all around a pretty, I wouldn't exactly say cheap costume, but mainly pretty affordable if you're probably into Danny Phantom. And it looks really nice too, and the things that comes with it, the bodysuit is just really the main goal. It does hold up, because I've had this costume for about 2 years, and there hasn't been any sign of well, degradation, even after washing it, well, every time I wore it. But mainly, that's me talking about the costume. Let's see what it looks like when I'm wearing it. And now this is the costume on. It's pretty cool, I gotta say. Pretty airtight. I mean, only 3 open holes are the hands. The actual feet are closed up, but it's pretty easier if you wear boots for this costume. Now, to use the gloves that I've mentioned before, that actually comes with. As you can tell, it's pretty tiny for my hands, and in fact, let me try to wear one now. I mean, I could force my hand into it, but it's sort of on the light side. The gloves that I've used are these a pair of these white metallic ones I got on Amazon, which I will link in the description below. And I gotta say, the white metallic ones do I'd say fit better. Obviously, gotta adjust it and to your liking to this costume. Another pair of gloves I use are also a long pair of cloth gloves that I seem to can't find, but I will link in the description below on those ones too. All on Amazon, because, you know, Amazon rules us all. And ultimately, final thoughts on the costume itself. Although it looked pretty cool in his costume, well, I think it looked pretty cool in his costume. A lot of, totally, and inside, it does get pretty hot. I've worn this in a bunch of summer conventions I went to, and after the day was over, this costume was drenched in sweat, and just needed to be washed, and definitely could not have been worn the next day because of all the sweat. But mainly though, if you don't mind the heat from this costume it provides, it's a really well-made costume. Made out of some good PU leather. Just got only downside is the gloves that comes with it. You obviously will need to buy another pair of gloves. And also the wig that I'm wearing too, it will be in the description below because it really does match up Danny Phantom. Ultimately, you know, if after this review you're still on the fence, just leave a comment below if you have any more questions I didn't cover over. It's a pretty good costume. So, yeah, that's the end of this Danny Phantom cosplay review. And, yeah, I will see you later.